Willie D Live.
What's up, family? I don't even want to bother y'all with this mess, but here goes nothing. Donald Trump, your president, fixed his mouth to tell the New York Times he believes civil rights led to white people being very badly treated. Let me tell you something, fam. I never thought in a million years that I would miss George Bush. Oh, man. Good Lord. Okay, first of all, dummy, and any dummy who believes him, civil rights were put in place to protect everyone, including white people. Those same laws were meant to prevent discrimination against race, religion, and gender of anybody. This rhetoric flips history on its head, fam. It ignores slavery, Jim Crow, redlining, and segregation while recasting the group that benefited the most as the victim. These motherfuckers got everything, and they want whatever's left. Yeah. When privilege feels normal, equality can feel abnormal. It could feel like a loss, but it does not make it mistreatment. White Americans still hold the majority of wealth, power, and political influence in this country. The group that dominates the courts, organizations, institutions, corporations, and government is not being very badly treated. You dummy, you racist bastard. That's all that is, fam. The arrogance. They wake up mad every day. I mean, got it made in the shade. And wake up more angry than everybody. Just never satisfied. That's got to be a lonely, lonely life. Think about it. Every day we hear from Donald Trump, all we hear is beefs. All we hear from him is profanity-laced rants. Every day he's on social media, he don't miss a beat identifying a new enemy within, first and foremost. He loves making enemies with his own citizens. He's going around stealing. Oh, we're just taking, we need that oil, we need to take it. We need Greenland, from a strategic standpoint, for our national security. So we ain't needed Greenland. We haven't needed Greenland for hundreds of years, but all of a sudden now we need Greenland. Russia ain't moved no closer to the U.S. China ain't moved no closer, but now we need Greenland. Now what it is that we need their resources because, see, America's $37 trillion in debt, and they're trying to figure out how can we get out of this hole that we created for ourselves. I know. Let's do what all criminals do. Let's go take something. Let's go take something that does not belong to us. Let's go over there and ride on the weak. Let's go bully those who cannot defend themselves. Because those are the only countries that America just seems to have such a huge problem with, that war is the only way to solve the problem. It's always the little guys. It's always those countries that are like that on the map. It's never those countries that are like that. It's not that, right? And don't start thinking about African nations because they ain't got no war power. They ain't got no nukes and they don't have a nuclear program. See, if you want to keep a country like the United States off of you, you got to get a nuclear program. You got to protect your people. Let me tell you something, family. If you have a country and you can't protect your people, is it really your country? I mean, if you got a car, if you got a house, and you can't protect somebody from just walking into your house and kicking up their feet and going into the refrigerator, grabbing what they want to grab to eat, going into the closet, putting on your clothes, putting on your jewelry, laying in bed with your woman or your man, is it really your house? You can't do nothing about that. Is it really your house? Think about it. If you knew somebody right now whose house you could just walk into right now and just grab their money off the table, let's say they got a purse sitting on the table. You can just go in there and grab whatever you want and ain't nobody gonna do nothing about it. Would you do it? I think most Americans would. But that's why we have laws. We have laws in place to stop people from abusing others, bullying others, the mistreatment of others. Equal rights aren't oppression. They just end unfair advantages. This is grievance politics, not reality. Trump is not defending fairness. He's feeding resentment to distract from real economic, political, and personal failures. That's what's going on. And if you can't see it, you're just simply blind, delusional, or you're just stupid. It's as simple as that. To my white congregants, I need y'all to come to the front. Come all the way up to the front. Get as close as you can, because I need you to hear the words that are coming out of my mouth, and you need to see the expression on my face so that you can appreciate my sincerity. Trump does not care about you. He does not love you. He does not respect you. You are a pawn in the game of life that he plays. Trump only cares about himself. He don't even care about his own grandchildren and great-grandchildren, because the things that he's doing right now can get all of us killed. The deals that he make right here in the U.S., he's not doing anything to improve your quality of life. He's not doing anything to stop these companies from selling us food and water with carcinogens in it. He's not doing anything to stop that. He's not doing anything to run these companies out of town that prey on small towns and low-income neighborhoods where they put up their plants and allow airborne chemicals to be released, knowing that those chemicals are going to kill people over time, but they don't really care, because it's all about the almighty dollar. Trump is so far removed from you, the average American. I ain't talking about you 1%ers. I'm talking about the average American. He's so far removed from you, he can't relate to you. You're just white. Y'all got the same skin color, and that's about it. He cannot relate to you. Trump is perhaps the most privileged white man in America. He only became president because there was an intelligent black man who ran the country by the name of Barack Obama. And it was Trump's jealousy and the jealousy of those who look like him and think like him, who saw a black man in the Oval Office, a black man as the commander-in-chief. And they said, we want our country back. Now, all of those white dudes who came before him, who ran the country in the ground, all of the ones who put Americans through depression, regression, recession, all of these dudes who were responsible for the crime, who's the commander-in-chief, who was responsible for these atrocities all over the world and including in the United States, they never wanted their country back. But now a black guy comes in and they want the country back. So they hire the ultimate step and fetch it, the ultimate do boy who will do anything for a check and some attention. They go get Trump. And all of those like-minded individuals, including the ones who can't afford health care and got one tooth in their mouth, and including the ones who are sitting in high places in corporate America, organizations around the country, they all started to breathe again. Like, whew, for a moment, I thought I was going to have to fight for a job. Whew, for a moment, I thought I was going to have to compete on equal grounds. Thought that white privilege was going to lead me. And here come Trump. So this is why they voted for him, and this is why they root for him. But now we're getting down to the nitty-gritty, and they're getting scared because they're going, this is crazy. He's off the chain. Donald Trump knows civil rights did not harm white people. Civil rights restrained government abuse. The only white people harmed by civil rights were those who harmed others. The whole civil rights movement was to stop state discrimination, not to punish white people for existing. Good try, though. No more talk.